March 15, 1767, a day that marked the birth of one of America's most controversial yet influential presidents. Andrew Jackson, the man who shaped American democracy, revolutionized the presidency, and left behind a legacy filled with both triumph and controversy. From his rise as a war hero to his presidency that changed the face of American politics, Jackson's story is one of courage, defiance, and political upheaval. But was he a champion of the people or a leader with a dark legacy? Let's dive into the story of America's seventh president. Andrew Jackson was born on March 15, 1767, in the backwoods of the Carolinas. But even his exact birthplace remains disputed between North and South Carolina. Jackson's early life was filled with hardship. His father died before he was born, and by age 14, he was an orphan, losing his mother and brothers during the American Revolution. Despite his young age, Jackson fought in the war, serving as a courier for the Patriot forces. At just 13 years old, he was captured by the British. When a British officer demanded Jackson polish his boots, young Andrew refused. The officer slashed him with a sword, leaving him with a scar that would last a lifetime. This defiant spirit would define Jackson for the rest of his life. Fast forward to 1815, and Jackson was no longer a boy. He was a national war hero. As a general in the War of 1812, Jackson led a ragtag army of frontiersmen, Native Americans, free black men, and even pirates against the mighty British forces in the Battle of New Orleans. Though the war had technically ended weeks before, news traveled slowly, and Jackson's victory made him a legend. The battle cemented his reputation as a fearless and unconventional military leader. After his military success, Jackson turned to politics. In 1828, he ran for president, presenting himself as a champion of the common man against the political elite. Before Jackson, most U.S. presidents came from wealthy, aristocratic backgrounds. Jackson was different, a self-made man, a war hero, and a populist. His election marked the birth of Jacksonian democracy, a new political movement that expanded voting rights to more white men and reshaped the presidency forever. But Jackson's presidency was not without controversy. He destroyed the Bank of the United States, believing it only helped the rich. He was the first president to use the veto power extensively, and most controversially, he signed the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which led to the forced relocation of Native American tribes in what became known as the Trail of Tears. This decision led to the suffering and death of thousands of Native Americans and remains one of the darkest chapters of his legacy. Jackson wasn't just a politician, he was also a duelist. Throughout his life, he fought over 100 duels, defending his honor. In one duel, he was shot in the chest, but still managed to kill his opponent before calmly walking away. This toughness earned him the nickname Old Hickory, because he was as tough as hickory wood. Andrew Jackson left office in 1837, but his impact on America lasted far beyond his presidency. He strengthened the power of the presidency. He expanded democracy for the common man. But he also made controversial decisions, particularly regarding Native Americans and slavery. So how should history remember him? Was he a hero of democracy or a leader with a dark past? Love him or hate him, Andrew Jackson changed America forever. What do you think? Was Jackson a true champion of the people or one of America's most controversial leaders? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from history.